Kiki.
Are you ready? Let's go.
We are ready. Let's get to it.
Ready.
This is Alex J. Aguiar, and welcome to Pod With Me Quickie. On today's Quickie, what rich people do that poor people don't. They control their own destiny. Usually poor people have the victim mentality, while rich people truly believe they can impact their own destiny. No matter who they are, where they came from, or how much money they have, rich people have one thing in common. They take charge of their lives. Positive people. They associate only with positive people. Rich people know that attitude is everything. If they constantly hang out with people that complain about the weather, their lives, everything in their lives, badmouth others, the government, it kind of rubs off. So instead, rich people make the conscious effort to hang around with positive people that only think of success and ways to get ahead, opportunity, and the positive things in life. Educating themselves. One of the most powerful habits of the rich is that they're constantly looking to learn, develop, and grow. They fill their days with listening to positive podcasts like Pod With Me. 86% of wealthy people love reading daily, compared to only 26% of poor people. But what they read is just as much as important as how much they read. Rich people usually tend to like non-fiction, usually self-improvement material. In fact, 88% of rich people spend at least 30 minutes a day reading on that subject. Knowledge. But not just any knowledge, they prefer specific knowledge. Rich people are action-oriented, and they prefer an education that serves a concrete goal. Now, education is important, but being educated in a specific area is the most important. Usually, rich people become rich by being experts on what they do or doing something that nobody has done. They take calculated risks. Wealthy people understand that risk leads to rewards. As a result, they're more willing to go out on a limb. But the risks they take are calculated, and they're not reckless. And the rich know what they're going to lose when they risk it. They are ambitious. I must say, ambition is a very important part of achieving success. Their ambition is the motivation they need to push forward. They have vision and they believe they can conquer whatever they want to do. Poor people, on the other hand, mix ambition with self-promotion and selfishness, and they tend to leave out loved ones. They're bigger than their problems. Poor people run into problems and they give up easily. Rich people find the solution and move forward. They never give up. They think about themselves first. Sure, there are rich people that are jerks that don't give the proper tips and so on, but majority of them think of themselves first. They think that if they don't help themselves first, then they can't give what they want to give. Poor people, on the other hand, think they need to save the world, so they give what they don't have, and that's why they're always poor. But rich people tend to think of themselves first, make sure they have money, and then they're free to give what they want to give to charity or to different causes. They focus on net worth, not focused on income. Poor people usually think of hourly pay, while wealthy people know that an hourly income is not as valuable as someone's net worth. One can earn lots of money hourly, but if they don't know how to keep it, then they're gonna always be poor at the end. They have clear goals. Clear goals are the benchmark of improvement. Rich people just don't write their goals and hide them away in a drawer never to be seen again. Instead, they frequently check in with their progress and growth. 62% of rich people say they check on their goals every day, versus only 6% of poor people. They block their time. They make sure they use their time wisely. They do this by blocking out time for different tasks and sticking to their schedule. This way they can prioritize their most important tasks every day and work through them with proaction without multitasking, as to opposed to poor people who tend to go through their days reactively. They network. As we know, is not what you know, it's who you know. And the wealthy understand that. To be successful, you must surround yourself with successful people. Wealthy people constantly network. They constantly network, form relationships, and have mentors. Whatever it is that you're doing, your network equals your net worth. It doesn't matter your past experiences, who your parents are, where you're from, how many times you failed. We all have the potential to become wealthy. If you're willing to do what the rich do, well, you will become rich. Now try and incorporate some of these awesome strategies into your daily routine. They sure will improve your life.
For more Pod With Me, you can go to alexjaguiar.com. You can also download the Apple and Google Podcast app and search for Pod With Me. And now you can also search for Pod With Me on google.com. Don't fall off the pod.
Ready.